This is chamomile with a little bit of cinnamon.
Hello there. Nice to see you again. Okay, we are going to be working on your eyebrows. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but your eyebrows seems fine to me. You're covering with makeup. Okay, may I see it? Thank you. Let me just remove it so I can see the damage that you're talking about. When was this done? A bit ago. Okay. We can reshape it and trim it and help it get back to how it was originally growing. Okay, let me just take off the makeup here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do notice what you're talking about here. What were they trying to do? Reshaping it too? Yeah, it seems that they pluck too much and your eyebrow has been growing, but not on the areas that should be growing. Sometimes it happens when there is a bad work done in the eyebrows where you normally don't pluck, and also the overplucking can trigger, in some cases, to people not to have their eyebrows back. It's rare, but it's something that sadly can happen. Okay. Let's well, it's really overplucked in some areas, especially right here where is this area, the little curve here, which is what gives the eyebrow its shape, and with you it's completely missing. No, don't worry, it can be fixed. I have some tricks under my sleeve that can help with this. We have to start by reshaping it and helping the eyebrow grow back where it should. Okay. I'm going to start by plucking the areas that are overgrown and shouldn't be having these hairs, okay? Don't worry. I'm going to put on a treatment that is going to help the area to grow back. It's going to take some time, and it's something that not going to happen immediately, but you're going to be noticing week by week that the eyebrow is coming back. So it's a win-win, only that it takes a little bit longer than we might want. Okay, especially on this area here, that's where I'm worried the most. treatment consists on doing some microblading in the area, very, very gently to try to activate this area of the follicles so they can wake up and grow back. I do suggest you not to pluck your eyebrows, at least not with this type of tools, with the tweezers, for at least 6 months. I'm going to teach you a technique that you can use that is going to be safe for your eyebrows for the time being. We want it to grow back, but if we twist them, we're taking the root, okay? And it's with something like this. This is normally used for dermaplaning, but it can also be used to shape the eyebrows, shape it a little bit. It only takes the hair on the outside, doesn't touch the root. Okay. There we go. Now we are just shaping the eyebrow as it should naturally grow. Right now, in your case, it's a little bit of overgrown up top here, but we want the eyebrow to grow in its natural direction, especially on this curve here that you're currently missing. But believe me, we have 100% success with this treatment. We are not taking that much. Okay. I'm gonna cut a little bit, just the overgrown hair. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, it's starting to look good. There is a little redness on the area, but it's normal under these circumstances. Before I finish the design, I want to start with the treatment. It takes about 5 minutes to kick in. But first we need to wake up these pores. I'm going to start by softening it up with this tool here. It's going to feel quite cold, okay? But nothing out of the ordinary. It does feel good once you get used to it. Yes, it's to stimulate the area. And also kind of numb it for the microneedling. For some people can be too much. But this is going to help quite a lot. Let me cool it up again. Now I'm going to be applying the serum before we start with the microneedling. It's going to feel cooler than the other one, okay? Just so you know. Okay. Just going to gently stipple it. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Now, you shouldn't be feeling any itchiness, burning sensation, tingling, or anything in the area, okay? Very important. If you, for some reason, feel that, let me know. It might be maybe an allergic reaction. Quite rare, but it's something that can happen. Okay. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple of minutes. Just gonna apply this to cover it. Like that. Gonna let it sit for no more than 2 minutes. I'm gonna be preparing the microneedling and I'll be back in a bit, okay? Yeah, you can maybe look at your phone, take a tiny, tiny nap, but I'll be back in a bit, okay? Just try not to remove it, okay? Leave it like that. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, it looks much better. Okay, take this out. So this is a tool that I was talking about, the microneedle. And this has very tiny, tiny needles that is going to stimulate the growth of the area. As you can see, they are quite tiny. Okay. They don't really hurt, but for some people, especially people that can be a bit sensitive, can be a bit too much. So we're gonna do a try. Let me know how this feels, okay? Okay, you with? Yeah? It's okay? Very good. Now this is a part that is more important in the treatment and trying to stimulate the area. Kind of like a wake-up call, yes. Okay, looking good. Looking good here too. You feeling any pain or discomfort? Doing good? Okay. There's a little redness present, but it's gonna fade away. No, it doesn't draw any blood or anything like that. Normally on treatments where there is hair loss, especially on these areas, this kind of tool can help jumpstart the hair. But in these cases right here, it takes more months, sometimes even a year of using the Dermaroller. But in the eyebrows, in your case, since it's an issue of overplucking, this one session should be enough to jumpstart it. It's like your follicles right now are closed like this. And with this, we're just loosening them up and opening them up. And with time, your eyebrow is going to be growing back. There we go. I'm going to take a closer look into the area. Just want to see how the pores are reacting. Okay. Looks good. Good, 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 good. Looks great. Yeah, it's definitely gonna work out. I don't really think that you're gonna need another session of this. No, there's a lot of redness. I'm gonna help you soothe it out with a gentle massage with this tool here. This is like a tiny massager, just to soothe the area. stipple it, stipple, 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 stipple. Now let's massage the area. As you can see, it's quite soft. Okay, so now I don't want you to feel discouraged if you don't notice quick growth of your eyebrow. Depending on the person, it can take from 1 week. In other cases, the very next day they start seeing popping up. So it depends on the person. But if by 1 week and a half you see that there is no growth whatsoever on the area, I want you to come back to us, and we are going to be doing a second round of session, the same as with the microblading, and this time it's going to be half off, and that should do the trick. But if by any case by 1 month there is no growth at all, we're going to be returning your money, because obviously the treatment failed and there might be other issues involved in the lack of growth of your eyebrow. Okay, and we can find other alternatives to help it come back. Yeah. Very good. So now I'm gonna clean it and start working on the design. I'm gonna do the eyebrow as you did it with your makeup, or do you want something different? Okay. We definitely can do that. You know what? I would like to add something else here for the treatment that I think it's gonna help more. Since with you it was over plucking and there is no growth, it's definitely that the pores are closed, the follicles are really close, and I think it's gonna help a lot if we use our technique with warm mist. This is gonna help open up the area right here and help it a little bit more. It's just like an extra help with the roller that we use. There is no extra cost for this, okay? I'm just thinking out of my head on things that can work, because it all depends from client to client on their needs, their specific problem, and I think that this is something that can really help you. No more than 5 minutes in your case, and actually it feels really good. It's quite relaxing, to be honest. It's one of my clients' favorite. Sometimes they ask it even if they don't need it, just for the relaxation. Okay, let me just set up here. Okay. Now, this little baby here is gonna be using a little bit of very soft mist into the area of your face. You're not gonna get wet or anything, so don't worry about your clothes or anything. It's just gonna feel warm, and especially on the area of your forehead, okay? I think 3-4 minutes. This is another star that is gonna open it a little bit more. Okay. Now you're gonna be noticing a little bit of an herb aroma. That's part of our recipe. But don't worry, there are no allergens on anything. So I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna lower the lights a little bit because, as I was telling you, it's quite relaxing. Sure that you're gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna set it for a little bit. It's completely safe for you to use your phone. Okay, it's not gonna get wet or anything. I do suggest you to close your eyes, maybe. I mean, you can use your phone, but depends. Some people can feel that the warmth is too much in their eyes, but it all depends on you, okay? So I'm gonna set it up for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna be checking on you. Okay, if you need anything, I'm gonna be right here in the back. Okay, let me just set it up here. Okay, so enjoy. Okay. I'm gonna turn it off now. Did you enjoy it? Isn't it? It's really relaxing. Tell you about it. My clients love it. Let me turn on the lights a little bit more so I can see. Okay, that should be it. That made the trick. Okay. Let's just work on your makeup design. What do you normally use on your eyebrows for the makeup? Pencil, pomade, liquid? Okay, pretty straightforward. Let me just start by drawing the design. Like so. Now you want the same tone? Okay. Whoops. There we go. I'm gonna use an angle brush here. This is perfect for this type of eyebrows, and it has little spoolie too. Oh, if you don't already use it, it works wonders. You can draw hair by hair. You can do a perfect line. It just draws the perfect amount of makeup. It's great. It's the only thing that I use for my eyebrows. There we go. Now, since your eyebrows were not overdone, I'm doing a more like a no makeup look. Is that okay? Do you do your eyebrows always or only because it's not growing? Okay, I understand. Once they start growing back, you can get back to your regular makeup routine in your eyebrows. It's just a question of being a little patient. Yeah, I know it can be difficult, especially with something like this. There we go. Okay, we are done with the design and the treatment. I have a mirror right here in this side so you can take a look. Like it? That's wonderful. Thank you. Well, now, as I was telling you, let's wait for a week and a half. If you don't notice any growth, come back to us. Then we're going to have to wait for another week. If by then it's not working, you're going to have to find another solution. There are solutions for this. If by any case we can't make it grow back by any of our methods, maybe you can try microblading. That is going to help too, mostly on the design. But it all depends on the person. I cannot tell you 100% that it's going to work. But I did what I thought is going to be best for your case. Okay? So let me just give you here on how to take care of your eyebrows. Try not to scratch it, okay? To do this too much. Remember that our fingernails has a lot of bacteria. You can only do it if you have washed your hands thoroughly. Clean them like I do with this all the time. Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna notice sometimes people do it the next day, it's 2 days by now, so it depends on the person. Well, is there anything else that I can do for you today? Well, it was my pleasure serving you. Hopefully it's gonna work for you and you're gonna have your eyebrows back in no time. Well, my pleasure. Please take care.